face off. We're gonna talk your face off. We're gonna talk your face off. Talk your face off. To talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off. Talk your face off.
Yeah, just doing my ritual neck stretching, pre-show neck stretch. Just got caught on video doing it.
So I was trying to get your attention by doing thumbs up, thumbs down with the hot light on or not. Notice I don't have the normal lights around because I've got to glue some tires.
Yeah.
My eyes are old and I got to see what I'm doing. This light would be very helpful.
But it blinds you.
Does it blind? It doesn't blind me.
No, it's good.
It's okay?
Yeah.
All right. Let's do it.
It'll work.
Look at these.
Got bugs flying around me. Those are good.
Right? I'm going to use them for my figure 8 car. They're just the rear drag tires for the DR10. Or drag wheels, I mean, for the DR10. So I was like, hey, we're going to do that. We're going to do it live.
Gonna do it.
So how you been?
Busy.
Yeah.
So yeah, playing catch up after being gone for Monster Jam.
Yeah.
And playing catch up with some of the videos for it too.
Yeah.
So I had one video where the audio just went
like, oh.
through a whole interview I did with a guy. But luckily my microphones record. So I went back to find that audio and was able to salvage it. So that was last night. Spent longer than I should have on it, but salvaged that. And one other person's that was, it worked, but the mic didn't work. It didn't use the mic. It used the onboard, which was just, it was so loud there. Which is why I was using these external mics anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So I took the time to also sync that up and get it all set to go. So
nice.
Got some more interviews with people from Monster Jam World Finals, people talking about
people talking about people
are, and people talking about people and people talking about monster trucks. So yeah, they'll talk about who they are, what their trucks are, what they're running for the event, and then I'll eventually just start doing single races as reels.
Yeah. I watched the Schultz one. That was fun.
Yep. So that was the final. So
yeah.
Spoiler alert.
I liked how though. I liked how
races those two trucks loses.
Yeah, I like how he was like. So I was up against my dad. I knew it'd be an easy win.
Yeah, and then he laughed. Like I think I cut the laughing short. He laughed pretty good at it after he said that.
I was like, oh, that's solid. That's awesome. I didn't know Schultz was in the racing the LMTs.
Yeah, they've been doing the monster truck stuff for a long time. Senior, you just turned off your microphone. I don't hear you anymore. But Senior was one of them that got started the one in at Digger's Dungeon. He's with HPI and all that back in the day. Still can't hear you. You destroyed it. You did something. Are you muted?
Hello.
There you go. That's back. That's working.
I got no ears.
That's all right. I'm not going to say anything important. So, yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. I'll tell everybody else because you don't really care about this. You asked the question, but you weren't really interested to know. But, yeah, he did. He's been doing it a long time, into the monster truck game for a long time. And they've been doing this event for a long time. So, before everybody was pretty much running LMTs or something based off of LMTs. So,
can you hear me? Yes, no?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yep. Can hear you. You just want my thumbs up
thing to
happen. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
You just wanted that to happen.
Hello.
Hey. Yeah, we hear you. And I'm freezing randomly. Well, Pablo's good. He's got microphone. He just doesn't have ears. He can't hear. So I'll keep talking so that he can try to hear. Now we have no...
I got you now.
What was it?
I don't know. I just unplugged everything and plugged it back in. Bizarre. Like I just moved it and it said, I got an alert saying it looks like you disconnected your microphone. I was like, nope.
They're all saying my internet's being wonky again. So you entertain. You tell them a little bit about what's happening, and I will give myself a close down on something or other.
All right.
I'll be right back.
So here's what I got that's happening right now. Are you going full screen?
I'm going to put you full screen.
Oh, I don't know. My house is messy. There we go. All right. So here's what I got going on right now. I've got to glue these together. I should record this as an overhead just to be like, this is how I glue tires. And I know everyone's going to yell at me. Those tires are too dirty to glue. You're right. They are. But I'm going to do it anyway. I might wipe them down a bit. Might spray some what's it called? Brake clean on here just to get it all off. I know it's a mess. It's just a mess. I had to repaint some bodies. So his 8th scale now matches his 10th scale. Glass cleaner. Yeah. Well, I use brake clean on all my tires before I glue them just to get them completely clean. And then sometimes if I'm feeling saucy, I'll do a quick scuff on the wheel, but most of the time I don't. Anyway, so got his painted up to match his buggy. So now his whole fleet looks awesome. And then my body was rough. So I ended up having to paint a new body. So now I got to stick it up. I put the stickers on it. Potent, man, I live on that stuff. I love it. I put that on everything. It's not that bad. I was trying to find my other body, but maybe it's at the shop. I don't know. So here's my old body. You can't really see too well, but yeah, it's pretty beat up. 2 days no check. I'll show you a mess. Yeah, I know, right? Well, luckily it's the magic of video and TV, so certified disaster over here. That's okay. We've been super busy around these parts, so I'm okay with it. But I've got a ton of tires, and I'm trying something new. So generally, when it comes to turf, we are all J-Con tires. J-Con tires, we use AE wheels, but we've been burning through tires and wheels, or through tires a lot. And so these tires, if you're into turf, do really well for the price. They are called, what are they called? Pin downs. They do really well for the price. And right now, they are $10 a set. So at $10 a set at J Concepts, I snagged a bunch a while ago. So now I'm starting to glue them up. But I've heard good things about these prisms and these prisms in a C3 compound. In the summertime, the tires, when you run them hard on the turf, they like to melt away, I guess you could say. And so, too much name dropping, not sponsored. Hey, not sponsored at all, actually, by tires. I know. I should get a tire sponsor. That would be awesome. But, yeah, not tire sponsored. But we're trying them out. So these ones are different. The C3 compound I hear are really good. So I'm going to try them. And then, since the figure 8s are going to be kind of an unlimited, no spec tire, I'm running these Banditos, and I think they'll be fine because it's a battle of attrition. It's not really for racing. I didn't even make it out there, Nick. I didn't make it out at all. I worked all weekend, and I saw the weather, and I was like, I'm not mad about it because the weather looked like it sucked. It looked pretty rough. So I No, I wasn't out there. So I was looking. I was watching from the shop. I think I don't remember. Prisms always last longer. Hence why. Oh, hey Mike, what's up, dude? So normally we got Tony in the chat, but Tony likes to use caveman internets, and so he is resetting his dial-up modem from what he told me. So yeah, so this was your recommendation. So I got him in that C3 compound, both for the truck, or just front and back for the truck. Still running these, and I'm trying the wider J-Con tires. From what he told me. So yeah, so this was your recommendation. So I got him in that C3 compound, both for the truck, or just front and back for the truck.
What's happening? Echo?
Maybe a little bit. So Nick B said it was rough, very rough. Didn't get. Okay, so real quick. So there was races this weekend that we did not attend. I'll catch it up. I'll catch people up on this, so it's not just a sidebar chat. A and B conversation.
And now, yeah, so you do that, and I will just interject stuff for you as you're going.
Perfect.
Ready? Okay, go ahead.
Perfect. So the weather sucked. It was Memorial Day weekend. We're supposed to have Saturday, Sunday, Monday races.
To run those J Concepts tires.
Yes. Where's my hat? Should I change the hat now?
No, just keep going.
So Saturday, it kept on. We knew we weren't going to race because I was working. And so I was watching it online, just trying to figure out what was happening. And it kept
wishing I could have put those 4 J Concepts tires to the ground.
I wished. Yes. Actually, they would have been on Saturday. They would have been the pro lines. It would. Might not.
Losing to J Concepts.
Okay.
Tires.
Okay.
Yes, okay.
So, but it kept on pushing, and I think Nick just said they didn't start till 4:30 for racing, and it was probably mid to low 50s at start time with a wet track. And I was like, "Ooh, no thanks."
The track was sponsored by Proline. They were just not fast enough
yeah,
to get things rolling on time.
Exactly.
If they'd have been running J Concepts tires, though, things would have been so much faster and run smoothly.
Should more product placement? Should I be like, I got some J Concepts. What do they call them? Satellites? I don't know what yes. 10 scale satellites. Ooh. These actually smell good. It seems weird, but for some reason, they kind of have like a Play-Doh rubber smell. No, I want to chew on them too. They're like a weird compound.
Do they taste like Play-Doh?
I don't want to. But
you do, because you know the Play-Doh tastes really good. So
a little bit of me wants to, yeah.
But they could taste really good too.
Well, yeah.
And then because of you, J Concepts is going to have to put a little thing inside the package.
Do not eat.
Do not eat J Concepts satellite.
Yeah.
Even though they taste delicious.
Yeah.
You could die.
Yeah. Mike says he thought you used an Apple IIe for the live show.
Yeah. I was playing Risk on it with the little like shapes and the diagonal lines.
You know what was my favorite? It wasn't on Mac, but it was on Windows. It was remember the Sasquatch, the skier downhill?
Yeah.
Where he'd be like, right, left, right, like as you're skiing down.
Yes.
I love that game.
I used to love that too.
And remember you get a Sasquatch level or whatever or the Yeti, I don't remember. It was one of those and be like, yes. So yep. Nick B said that, I saw that. They threw sawdust down on the whole track. It was like the dust from the dust collector at a wood shop. They threw that down over the track to try to absorb it all. It was crazy.
So that those J Concepts tires could connect and take you to the finish line.
Yeah. So
how's that, Paul Fletcher? He needs some J Concepts tires for his Losi DBX LE. That blowout.
Oh no.
We need to get a J Concepts sponsorship for one where we don't make anything, but we get some tires to give away. So we'll just, if we say, I'm just saying.
Oh, you're trying to work
trying to work an angle where it's not about benefiting us, but people like Paul Fletcher might benefit from some.
All about that. I would be all about, that would be the ultimate. We'll come back. Let's circle back to this because there was a post that was on one of the local, I wouldn't say chat boards or forums because that would make me feel old, but it was on one of the face spaces or whatever. And
he was on Ultimate RC earlier today. on the forums.
On the forum.
Chat boarding it up.
Yeah.
Talking about J Concepts tires.
Yeah.
How great they are.
Yeah. Be like, hey, all 5 people listening, maybe my reach. Now, but the talk about, because racing has started to have classes that are like sportsman class that say no sponsorships, right? And I feel like there's a big difference now between sponsorships and ambassadors. And I think we got to talk about that because that's something interesting.
They're very different in the alphabet as far as where they start.
Totally. 10 Lloyds to give away.
Hey, if they would do a 24 scale, 18 scale Lloyd, I would be okay with that. Just saying, there, smarty pants.
The Lloyds are awesome. Yes.
There was a red Lloyd at Monster Jam World Finals.
Really?
The Saigon Shaker.
Ooh.
Red. It was really nice.
Red. In red.
In red.
That's cool.
Oregon Trail, slowing it down. Give me some sour apple flavored J Concepts.
Right?
Oh, there we go, Troy's Hobbies. They look sour apple.
I know. What if these were like Laffy Taffies, where you're just like, as you're trying to get.
So what did it taste like?
I didn't taste it, Tony. I'm not going to on air.
Here, I will just put you off screen and you can do it off air. And then you can come back and tell us what it tasted like.
No, it's not going to happen.
All right, go for it. You can do it right now. Nobody's watching.
Nope.
Mike S says, dude, I picked up a mini LMT about a month ago and it's so awesome. They really are.
So awesome.
And actually, I heard a little tip through the grapevine. They come with shims, right, in the diffs.
Okay.
Somebody said if you put an extra shim in,
you
might just tighten up your diff and have a little bit more of that control that you're wanting to try and save your truck. Anyway, I just heard that through the grapevine from somebody who may or may not work at Losi, who was driving one last weekend.
And they were like, this is crazy. Why did we put this out like this? And
so
they went back and they're like,
no, they didn't do
put
that.
Another shim in.
But
just kidding.
But they were messing around with stuff like they do. They're all just kind of, a lot of them are racers and tinkerers anyway. And so somebody was messing around and came up with an idea.
People helping people.
So, yeah.
What's the movie reference? People helping people. First one gets a Lloyd body from Harley Designs.
I actually have one still that's clear.
Yeah.
Up in my studio.
Nice.
I'm waiting. Dino says, I'm waiting for my Traxxas TRX4M to come in. What are your opinions on it? I think they're pretty fantastic little trucks. Which one did you get? What color did you get it in? Did you get one of the new high trails? Did you get the monster truck? Did you get a Bronco, a Defender, a Ford truck, Chevy truck? Oh no, Wedding Crashers.
Nope, not Wedding Crashers. I don't think. Just finished some coffee. Could probably make you a Lloyd in about 15 minutes.
He's saying he could draw one up that amount of time?
No, I think he's saying something else, Tony.
Oh, I know what he's saying. Coffee does that to you. Even
at
night.
It's like there's only so long that
coffee does that to me.
It's like there's a crayon down there. Just keeps on marking. Flying cars. Nope. What's up, Haywire RC? Are you looking it up, Tony? Are you trying to cheat? People helping people? Huh? What?
What do you mean?
Not you. What? Not you.
Why would I do that? I don't even care.
You cared. Don't act like you're not impressed. It's not Wedding Crashers. I don't think it might have been a Wedding Crashers also, but not the one I was thinking about. I'm probably wrong. You guys are probably all right. No, it's not Paul Blart. Not Paul Blart. I'm looking at our little impromptu show sheet.
Reef Smart 179 on the Losi Mini. That's a fast way to do it.
There you go.
You could get away with. Wow. I mean,
that's
you can get away with the other minis.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
It's a big one. So should we start with Cloud Itch, RC10 GT? Something came out called H10 Optic, but I don't know if I can see talking about it.
All right. Well, let's talk. What do you want to go through? There's several things that happened this week.
Yes.
I don't know any of them except for Armageddon. And there was one more.
Not Zoolander.
See, I was thinking Zoolander.
No. Nope. Not Wedding Crashers. Vince Vaughn said it, though. Vince Vaughn said it. Think of... Huh? Nope. Think of the genre that I most go to all the time.
Christmas.
Yes. There's 2 hints right there. You guys should have this slam dunk now.
Dude, that table you were working on turned out awesome. Yeah, so what's this about Hobby Wing Axe 3? Is that for reals?
It's for reals, and they came out with a big can, too. Big dog. So...
For like SCX6s?
Yep. Hobby Wing Axe Edition. Rom-com. Maybe I'm into the rom-coms. I did see a movie, though, this weekend. Not a rom-com.
Yeah.
But it was very good.
Oh, that H10 Optic, that was like a Kyosho thing, right?
I thought it was New Bright or something. Said it was made out of ABS or something. I was like, oh, cool. Another ABS New Bright body I could graft onto Nyko. Yep. 4 Christmases? Nope. Red Claws. Steve with the win. People helping people, everybody. Remember the scene where he gets chased down by all the fake Santas? Because he's sitting there taking the money from the people helping the people?
I never saw it.
It's good. It's good. Yep. So, okay. I don't know anything about the Armageddon thing. I assumed you would, so I put it on the list.
Oh, okay.
I was like, throwing this one to Tony. Let's throw to Tony. Live with Armageddon. Yeah. Let's hear about it.
Okay. So
I heard they were doing jumps.
It looked hot. It's Florida.
All right,
Paris. On a racetrack.
Yeah.
Blacktop.
Yeah.
It looked hot.
Yeah.
I've heard confirmation from a few people that it was hot too.
Oh.
So, the one thing that I thought was it's such a huge location that it just all the videos and photos I've seen looked pretty sparse as far as people. That was the one kind of takeaway I had, considering like having been to like Horizon Fest or some of the other things, and the way that they kind of keep people in a location. It just
like spread out, you mean?
Well, maybe that's what it was, but it just looked like in the videos, like people watching the jumps or whatever, you didn't see a lot of people like, not like Axial Fest, or, you know, where there's just like eons of people. Yeah. Scores maybe would be a better word. Scores of people.
Gaggles
of people. So that was kind of one thing that I noticed, but it's a first go at it. I would say that even at those events, like for a basher thing, I don't know if the draw is the same as it would be for a crawler event.
It's tough. Yeah. I was thinking about that myself. I was like, that's cool. But I feel like that's a sideshow for like a scale event or like the Horizon Fest
but
kind
not
of
as
thing.
Prolonged, right? Like
right.
Like you need another thing for it. And I say that as somebody that loves Arma stuff. Like
right. I'm surprised I don't have more of it. Like I'm not really a basher, but that was kind of one of the ones that got me back into it. Was we got the granite and I enjoyed it. But yeah, it's not something that I would like make a pilgrimage somewhere to go and check it out.
Yeah. And, Florida in almost June, Memorial Day weekend too, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's a tough one too. Not many families are like, yes, dear, I will go to an RCO.
see, now this was smart. Well, that wasn't it. Even if they would have just done it on a race weekend or something, so there was an audience or people there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And just brought out a certain amount of people to put on a little show or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It just felt...
With some of the clout that they have, you would think that would have been like a slam dunk, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well,
have a NASCAR there with the wrap and stuff.
I don't know who the draw was for it. Like, okay, so it's a place to come run your Armas, try, some competition stuff with them. You get to be on Cletus, McFarland's track, which is pretty freaking rad, right? So,
yeah.
In some ways, I thought that alone would be a huge draw, even last minute, for even people in Florida. Like, there's got to be a bajillion people out there with Armas in Florida ready to, So I don't know if it's because, like, it's tough. Like, if I would have told my wife,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Memorial Day weekend, let's go to Florida and do this thing that only I'm interested in.
Right.
Because it's such a family-oriented weekend, it's just kind of a tough sell.
Sure.
I'm with you. Gems hobby. Look at you. You want me to put my Arma hat on? You want me to go and get it? I might have Goodwilled it, actually.
Oh, wow. I
had too many hats, and it was one of those like flex fit hats
that just
hurt my head. Yeah,
pops off.
One size fits all, but not
us
big head people.
Yeah. Was everything other than speed runs?
They had big air stuff. No, I wouldn't have Goodwilled the hat. I would have thrown it out.
But
it was when I Goodwilled other stuff.
Gross.
Is when I Goodwilled other stuff, I would have thrown it away. My wife makes me put stuff in piles. And then she would have thrown them away.
Do you guys have the garbage bag too that like perpetually floats around the house? That's all like...
No, it's usually me, and it's like you have too many T-shirts on them that say RC things, all in black. Can you please
all in black?
Tear down your black T-shirts with.
I know.
Yeah, she's like, "Would you grow up, please?"
Would you grow up?
And I've usually got new ones anyway, so I'm like, it's probably time. Like,
I know. Look at you in the V-neck today. Man, you're like all swaggered out.
This is all I used to wear. For like 5 years.
Did you grow out
6 years ago? Like, I got like.
Did you get the ground beef going?
Things where it's like, I felt like I was choking, like wearing regular shirts. I've gotten over that. I grew up a little. My wife made me get rid of my childish T-shirts, and I grew up a little. And now I just wear V-necks for fun. She
was like, Tony, you shouldn't let the chest hair come out with the gold medallion. With the RC, it just had the CCX RC medallion. A little bit of roast, a little bit of ground beef.
Yeah, this is what I wear to when I have to go out and look nice instead of my big scoop neck.
Yeah. Bacon neck.
Worship leader shirts or whatever those things
are. Yeah.
Down to like.
Yeah, and they have the shirt cut off with the big sleeves, and then you got the cut off pants too. The cut off pants above the ankle. Those are cool. Gosh. Those are hot.
Now this is what I wear when I need to dress up, but I don't like to dress up. I put on a V-neck and look fancy.
V-neck.
Like everybody else is wearing button-down polos.
Dude,
I got a V-neck, so I mean that's pretty close.
Next episode, I'm gonna have to put on my mariachi shirt. You know how everyone has a tuxedo shirt? Mine's the mariachi shirt. It's literally like a black T-shirt with the mariachi print on it. It's awesome.
one in, one out in our house for our t-shirts. So yeah, I had gone for a long time without doing that rule, and I was getting ready to go. But then the hats too were kind of a problem. Like,
yeah,
when I was doing it, like they were so dusty too up on the top. Like it's above my shirts. There's a shelf, and it's just hats stacked front to back,
5 deep.
I won't get rid of my Proline Not a J Concepts hat that I have that I really like. Actually, probably one of my favorite, and in fact, I got compliments on it all the time. My J Concepts hat with that leather patch on it.
Yeah, those are nice.
With the race logo on it.
Yeah.
I get compliments on it all the time.
Well, they make fantastic.
And then they seem disappointed when I tell them it's an RC car company. It's like, oh, I thought maybe I would want to get one to wear too, but.
Yep. They make fantastic apparel. Well, I mean, look at that zip up car bag. That's back there on the wall. That's very stylish.
Oh, that's a good idea. I sent it to my sister to make blankets out of for the animal shelter.
Wow, that's like super nice.
I send Hawaiian shirts and cutoff shorts. Did anybody see the Hawaiian shirt Simpsons one?
Oh, I'm sure I did years ago.
It's only 2 kinds of people that wear Hawaiian shirts.
I was joking.
Big fat party animals. And somebody else.
I was joking with my wife about that. I was like, do you think it'd be weird if I made a thing that we on the board have to wear Hawaiian shirts every time we sit down at the tables?
Yeah. Boom, he's wrong. I still have my Cycle 13 shirt.
Ooh.
Totally still have that.
Totes.
And my nice custom ones and my Scale Builders Guild one. You know, I haven't bought a Harley Design shirt yet.
Because they're all orange. You're a green
No,
guy.
he has black ones.
Black and orange.
I'll have to go look and see if there's any that I approve.
You should pull him up now. Let's pull him up and see what he's got.
Should we do that?
Let's see what kind of apparel he's got.
Okay. Should we look at there? While I look for that, why don't you pull up the H10 optic and show that off?
All right.
Now, I really wanted to like the black and red one, except I wouldn't want a gray cage. So I'm wondering if I could special order mine to have those panels on the black one.
No.
You don't think they'd do that?
No. Not for you. You're not that fancy. I'll pull up the gray one just for you. So I can't see what's going on here, but you'll have to just hopefully it's something good. Sure. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see the whole thing or? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it looks nice.
I think they did a good job.
I think it did really
You said
well.
that. I think it looks nice. Kind of like the Napoleon Dynamite with the picture scene. Where she's taking their photos. I think that turned out really nice.
Yeah, it turned out really nice. Good job.
I think you're going to like that.
No, I dig it. I don't know which one I'd rather have. The blue or I don't know. I like them both. I think I kind of like the Sparko. I don't know. I like it though.
Oh, wait, he's got a but better premium tank top.
Oh.
Could you do that, but better?
I like this. Whoever's in your design department, good job.
What?
This cutaway picture.
Well, you slide it. It's got a slider.
I don't care. I just like it.
There now it's fully cut away. Oh, now their design department sucks. Oh, they're good again.
They're good again. What would have been really cool, though, if like you guys could have had some coding nerds, that would have been like, if I go like this, it just changes the opacity of the picture to 5%. Oh, then I would have been like, Mwah! It would have been.
But the real like pixel peepers would have hated it. You can't win. It's the internet. Winning is no longer an option. Yeah. Opinions happen.
I like it.
Brandon and I did the whole website.
I don't believe you.
My apparel is only on my website. Oh, so it's not on your Design Inc. store?
We're not talking about... Are you talking about the
I
VP
see a Scale
website?
News update.
Yeah, I like this. I like it a lot. I like it a lot.
He has a website?
Yeah. It's got all his STL things on it. I'm just going to keep on doing this.
HarleyDesigns.com.
Josh, if you could really make that image 10% opacity when I went like this.
Oh, he's got the fancy logo gray shirt.
I think I would like that. Very good. Hydro front axle.
He's trying to sell me guitars. I might click away.
What?
What? I don't know. There's guitars all over the page.
Yep, I like it. Dual battery axis.
Is that the builder's kit version right there that we're looking at?
There's no builder's kit.
Oh, that was smart of them.
Well, I would expect possibly being one of the high-end influencers if it did become a builder's kit. To be like, hey, Pablo.
Oh, look at the battery tray. That's nifty.
Dude, you haven't seen... Have you been under a rock? It is super nifty, and it's on dual sides. Look. It's got
2 batteries.
You know what I'm going to do? Just for Harley. Whoa.
Whoa, you're showing off something.
I'm going to buy this and then do a maxi pad livery and say, it's got wings. And Too much?
I mean, I think it's just the right amount. No, I think they did a killer job on it.
Yeah, I do too. I do too. I'm a little jealous.
It looks the part.
Are they sold out yet, Josh? I thought I heard they were sold out. I'm going to remove that. I'm going to go back to here.
Oh my goodness. I think the price on it's fair too. Ready to run.
100%.
For the amount of caging and stuff.
Yeah. Totally.
I mean, would you want that over a bomber?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
now is it more bomber-like than it is capper-like? Like, I never could figure out what to do with a bomber.
Well, it's because you weren't into U4. Like out here, the bomber would be a no-brainer for a U4 car. This, I think, also is a good one for
torque
U4.
Twist so bad. Like,
yeah, but you can get away with. You can change that up. But like, it would be good here for U419 solid. I think. I like that it's marketed as a trail rig, and not like a scale rig, because that's what I do. I go out and trail, so I like that. And it has a lot of provisions to do more scale stuff to it. So I think that's cool. Good job.
Yeah. Yeah, they had trailing arms, which is why they had twist. Yes.
Mm-hmm. But you could put a monster sway bar on it and get a little bit out and load at one end. I mean, the guys had it pretty dialed at the U4 at our place. They were pretty solid, but yeah. It's just same with like the riff. The riff just twisted into a noodle as soon as it took off.
And I was okay with it doing that, honestly. I think it's wild looking.
Yeah.
Because some of those rock bouncers do that, get crazy like that when they're trying to climb the hills.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, here's to look at. It's trying to sell me a scythe chassis and guitars. Like that middle orange one. I'm kind of down with that one. Kind of looks like it's a Reverend guitar.
Reverend as in Reverend Horton Heat? Just kidding.
That's kind of where they got the name from. So here's the design.
Classy. You stay
Super
classy,
soft
Harley
next
Designs.
level 60/40 blend t-shirt. It's incredible.
Next level. So I don't know if I said that last time.
He has these too if you want a Scale News update.
I like that. I want a sticker like that for my trailer. Scale News update.
It's new.
Yep. Look at that tank top. Solid.
I know.
We need to bring tank tops back.
Oh yeah, I was wearing one the other day.
Yeah.
He says, I like that one too. Maybe I need a guitar. That Reverend style, that shape is one sexy shape of a guitar.
Shape of a guitar. That's good.
I do have a Reverend guitar, by the way.
Nice.
It's their double agent OG or their Jetstreams. Either one of those are pretty sweet looking shape. Kind of partial to the pick guard stylings on the
well, this just turned into riveting RC talk.
I know. It's his fault. We were on a RC website that was selling guitars.
I know.
I don't even get it.
So the question is, will a stubby fit in the optic? Good question.
What stubby kit? What's that?
For running a stubby motor.
Oh.
But the thing is, when I was building that other cage, it comes back so far that the crossbar on the cowl has to be in a certain spot.
Mm-hmm. Going to listen.
Oh, look at you! Some carbon
Could you
fiber.
do it better, but make it better? Going to lay some carbon fiber. Just lay it down a little bit, see what happens.
Yeah.
Make it stronger. Carbon fiber.
Sweet.
Put some J Concepts tires on it. Go fast.
Go fast. my go fast rubber. Oh, got one of these. This is pretty cool. I like the weight of it.
Yeah.
So here's where it's nice though.
I'd be like, hey, is that a multi-tool in your pocket?
And I would say, why, yes, it is.
Okay.
With 1/4-inch shank tools.
Ah, very good.
Which is nice. So I was like, you know what? I can just keep
need
this.
the handle anymore.
Right. But it's a good way to like
keep them together.
It all in
storage.
Yeah. So this is going in the pit box with our electric driver. So that, I mean, we have a set of like hand crank, like normal ones, but this, yes.
So Mike S, I have one of those original Michigan made ones in Hunter Green, and it is the East Point, Michigan stamped neck.
Ooh.
Pretty early model, made in 1998, I believe. Wait, what's this? Easy run.
So my daughter
fast
is getting an upgrade.
Yes, she is.
We are looking at a 4100 kV 4-pole motor and a Max 10 G2.
Getting the rubber glove treatment
for her short course truck. So okay, here's the thing.
What we don't know is Pablo's been laying carbon fiber this whole time. He's just not bragging about it. He's just
I'm not.
On the down low. He's laying carbon fiber. Been doing it all day.
All day. Even putting different
color
flex
part is he's
in
not
it.
Here right now to even hear this.
So at first, when I saw people wear gloves to do glue, I'm like, what a sissy. Why would you wear gloves? And then I did a bunch of tires once and I was like, I hate all this glue on my hands. I was like, probably why they wear gloves when they're doing it.
Brian Massey, Harley did not say when the H10 kits are coming.
They've come and gone.
Yes.
So they've been sold out now in 25 hours.
Well, no, the kits.
Oh,
I think those are on the shipment from Taiwan as a free country dockyard. So it'll be coming with that shipment when that happens. Could be a long wait.
Long wait. Don't hold your breath, as they say in the biz. Don't hold your breath.
New MIP speed tip handle is a fail. They should have made a handle with tip storage. I think they're more of a keep it in a nice ProTech case kind of a dealio with their tools, which are really hard to get right now, where they were.
I was going to be fancy and use one of these little fine tips.
They're so good. It's clogged.
No.
Oh, thick glue.
Heck.
Great. Just cut half of it, the tip off.
Tony,
that'll make it.
You calm down.
You've already wasted the tip. Just cut it halfway.
Hey. Calm down. I got it. Glued a couple fingers together. Mike. You know, a little acetone takes that right off. True story.
And you chop 2 layers of skin, but it's all right. Don't need those.
Skin.
So who makes that tool? I like it.
What tool?
The blue one. The blue one.
Who do you think makes that tool?
Team Associated?
Yes, sir. Factory team. Yep.
Is that a new version of it?
No.
That's the $50 one?
Yes. It's my version of it. Is it $50? I don't know. Sorry. It's one of those things where I was like, it was an impulse. It's like, you know what? I need this.
That's usually all of my tool purchases. Because I'm not like usually like, you know what? I'm saving up for tools.
I know.
You're just like, dang it, I broke another car. Where's a good tool? I don't have any. Let's go get a good tool that'll take care of that.
Well, case in point, these delicious sour apple satellites
from J Concepts. We both said it weird. I think we added an M in there. J Concepts. Concepts.
I've never used them before. Maybe that's what it's for. Maybe it's for adjusting it.
With your teeth?
Yeah.
How did it taste?
Didn't taste bad, not going to lie. You know, sometimes the rubber on tires is like...
You know how some people soak their tires in Mountain Dew? I would soak that ring in Mountain Dew. So if you have to do that adjustment...
You'd be like, oh, this is delicious. This is a treat. Just meat juice after you're done cooking. Just be like,
like bacon grease coated.
Yes.
My fingers can't get a grip on it. I'll be careful with that one. Just leave it at that.
Just leave it at that.
You're just going to leave it there.
I used tire glue on my daughter's fingertips when she was taking a nap on the couch.
No,
What? After getting mouthy. Ah, nice. Made her mad. Well, you know. Flavored silicone is oh, hey. Take it easy. Hey. You know, like those erasers that like smell really good and you're like, I wonder what this would taste like. And then you taste it. True story.
It's terrible.
In high school, hope no one's listening to this. I had a friend that was a cheerleader, and we were in class once. She was putting on this. This is taking a bad turn. Maybe I'm not going to say this. I'll keep this one for after the show. Let's just. Yep. So that fruity, smelly lotion doesn't taste like anything. It tastes disgusting. Don't taste it.
See, no control RC.
Peace out.
Those things. The thing that I miss is aerosol breath spray.
Banaka.
Dumb and Dumber, spraying it the wrong way.
Oh, dude, we used to do that in junior high. Banaka all the time.
Oh, dude,
cinnamon good. Banaka. Watch out.
Yep.
Cool mint Banaka.
I feel like it could have like a huge comeback.
You know, it kind of does. My son just got the, atomic warhead candy.
Yeah.
They have sprays like that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he just got that.
Well, might as well just do that because you don't need it to make your breath fresh. You just want to squirt aerosol flavor into your mouth because it's cool.
I know.
And if it gets in your eyes a little bit,
why not?
Yeah. Show how tough you are.
Yeah. So I don't know if Mike's still in here. Other Mike V. He said to glue the sidewalls. I'm assuming it's like my favorite J-Con tires when I glue the sidewalls. But glue them all the way up to the first lug. maybe if he's in here.
Hold it up while you do it so we can see, or tilt your camera down. You're kind of sitting low in the frame anyway.
Well, this isn't the J-Con tire.
Well, we want to see how you do this one anyway, so we can critique it. So I was having a conversation in LA about the idea of the crawler show, flipping crawler comp, the whole idea of crawler comps on its head.
Okay.
I told you about this, right?
No.
We had the idea here live on how to film it.
Oh, okay.
Like the golf show kind of idea.
Okay. I'm with you.
And then I even came up with some new ideas on how it could actually work.
Yeah.
Which completely changes how people comp as well.
Okay. And were you talking to someone that could make this happen, or what?
Well, I'm the one that can make it happen.
Yeah.
Like I can film it. I just have to get the guys together to do it.
Yeah.
You do it in groups of 4, the comp.
Okay.
So that you can be doing one. So a couple weeks ago, I had a comp off, right? Where 3 of us tied for first place. Okay. We all got a 2.
Right.
And then we all had to run the course backwards, and you do one gate at a time until somebody couldn't make it, right? Anybody that had to either use a reverse or anything that was not going forward without assist was out. If you both hit the gate or whatever, then you'd go to the next gate and you'd keep going until somebody could clear the gate without a penalty.
Okay.
So, in the vein of that, which was really, really fun, we'd take 4 people, set the gates. So basically, each gate has a start and finish. Every hole. Every hole has a tee pad and a hole. So it's like golf, right?
Mm-hmm. Tee box is what they call them.
Yeah, tee box. So you could, I mean, they don't have to be in a row. You could literally set them up in different spots or however, or you finish one and then you drive over to the next start point, right? So you go through that gate and that would be your start.
You know what's funny?
What?
Remember how I said a long time ago how there was a time where I thought about opening up a venue for crawling?
Yeah.
That was the game. We'd make crawler golf. And it would be essentially kind of the same thing. You go hold a hole.
Yeah.
Keep your score. But what mine was is because of what I do at work, I was going to make like new mini golf holes.
Right.
For each golf court,
which would be really sick if you had one whole terrain thing. But on that, you could have multiple gates because you wouldn't want to go that long just for the sake of it without.
No, for sure.
But you could do it that way where you'd watch one person traverse through 3 gates for the one hole, right? Mm-hmm. It doesn't have to necessarily be one gate.
Right.
It could be multiple until you hit the little finish, but you do them in short spurts where then you can say, all right, up next is, the juggernaut, whatever. Each contestant's going to have to make it through this crazy little thing and then that next turn, and they're going to end it with this uphill climb to whatever. And so each hole you can lay out and then be like, so-and-so's 2 down from the pack. He's going to have to really make up, and be hoping and praying that somebody makes a big mistake on one of these next. And so but from hole to hole, it's not like you do the whole thing and you see where you are. Everybody's competing from hole to hole, knowing what each other's scores are at that point.
Right.
Where then whoever had the best score goes first, kind of a thing like golf. Like, all right, who's in the lead? You're going first because everybody else gets to watch how you're going to do it. You could make a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I like it.
That would be the idea. But then having it where you do it like a flyover of the course, or like the 2 or 3 gate block that you have for your hole 2 or whatever. and you score that hole, and then you're tabulating along the way, so you have a little bit of that like neck and neck fighting as you're going, so that there's a little bit more banter.
I like
it.
I like it. Let's do it.
So
fly me out, Tony.
Right?
I'll be your talent, as they say.
But then we could even between holes kind of talk to the people, kind of get an update along the way. All right, you're 2 down. What's your strategy here?
It's dog
other than loosening wheel nuts on other cars. Yeah. So
I like it. Let's do it. As Tone Loke says, let's do it.
Yeah, and then it'd just be a series where you just change it in and out with 4 drivers at a time. And
then what do you do about sudden death when the teams are like neck and neck?
You just do like we did, where it's sudden death, do it in reverse.
Yeah.
Start the last hole, go backwards. So.
Like it.
Yep.
I think that'd be fun. That would be more enticing to me to comp that way than it would be to be like normal comps. 100%.
Well, yeah, because you really see like as it's going. Like I'd probably reduce the gate hit penalty too, so 10's pretty hard.
Yeah.
To come back from. I'd probably bring it down to 5. So that it's just another penalty, just like a reverse is or a winch. It's not a huge penalty, but it's overcomable if people are doing a lot of reverses and other stupid stuff and not driving.
Yeah. It's all fun and games until somebody comes in with a metal pipe to the shin of another competitor. He just got Tanya'd. I like it. Yes, sir. Someone, I held these up because someone in the chat said use eyeliner or brushes for the sidewall. So I got one of those big like tubes full of these cheap dollar store paintbrushes, and that's how I paint the glue around my sidewalls. And yes, I do wait until they're set up before I glue the sidewalls. So like on tires like this,
so you just waste a bunch of paintbrushes as one and done.
Yeah.
Its only use is that one thing. Yeah, I get it.
Yep. So for what people might not know, a tire like this, right? When you're going into the corner, this is a wider buggy tire than average. I don't know if I have a skinny one here. I don't. But so this is a wider tire than average, and I'm trying them out. These J Concept ones, they're low profile, but wider for more.
Do they even have enough room to have their name on the sidewall?
It's like so tiny, dude. It's like a millimeter.
They got it in there though, yeah.
Yeah, it's in there. So the idea about these tires, they have a lot of grip because they're a wider footprint, but you want to take some of the edginess off. So what you do is you glue the sidewall up. Let's see if I can point out to it. You want to glue the sidewall up to this first lug, like down to here. And what that does is when you're entering the corner, it gives a little slip, like a little give. And so it doesn't traction roll as easily, or it doesn't like bite in really hard. It just, coast into the corner a little bit better. And on all our turf cars, we glue the front tires that way. I don't glue the back tires that way, but the front tires. I saw somebody say something. Pinswags.
Brad Raff. Do you see his?
The
update on the Reese beer tap?
I haven't started on that project yet. I asked him about it. He said he didn't leave it till September. So.
But it just made me think, just seeing his name, and that I could maybe do it at Badlands. Film some of those.
Do it. I think Andre's going to be there. He'd be a funny guy to banter with. For sure. These are pin swags for the front. Pin downs in the back, pin swags in the front right now. Do it, Tony.
Well, the audio could actually be recorded after doesn't have to be.
This is true.
It'd probably be better to not have it live, so it could be piped in.
You know what would be good is pipe in the audio, but like do like real golf bird chirping, and just do like the sound over
the crowd noises and all
the
yeah. Just drop the volume on it and then pipe it in, and you can push the volume when there's something interesting happening on the course.
Yep.
I think it'd make it more easy to sit through like a long form of watching gate to gate to gate, like how long it could be for a video.
I've been kind of struggling with getting motivated to make video lately, and to post in general. And that's been kind of one of the things that I'm like concerned about, is that I feel like race videos and stuff like that, like no one wants to see race videos. Like I enjoy it, but I just like having it on in the background. I got to figure a way to make them entertaining for 8 minutes. You know what I mean? Like they're hard. They're hard to do.
You'd have to have your announcer be mic'd and be an entertaining announcer that.
Well, yeah, but even so, some of the races just aren't
competitive enough.
Well, they are, but I mean, they're not changing position like that. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on, Don? Hey, we got to hook up. I've been so busy. Your cage is over here, actually. We got to hook up for that. Finish that little cage for him. And we were trying to hook up a couple weeks ago, but it rained and he went somewhere else. Gluing the foams on 8th wheel. Yeah. It's funny because there's lots of those little tuning things that you can do when it comes to racing. Those are the best front tires I've ever used to race carpet. Stopped racing last year. Just crawl now. Got too competitive. Less and less fun. Yeah, so we use pin swags on the front for the most part. We use one other one too. I don't remember what it's called. Both J Concepts, but we've never used the wide one. And so this wide one is going to be, I've heard good and bad things about it. I think it'll be good for the kids because they're not pushing super hard speed in here. You know, they're going fast, but they're not like, it's not like a mod car where it's just like blowing the tires off or super grippy or anything like that. So I think it'll be good. And the turf, sometimes the turf is a little, like in the mornings and we're out on the turf, it can have a little dew residue on it. So if you're out of the race line, it gets slick. So a wider tire might help. Oh no. I'm glad you're feeling better, Don. He's been sick. Okay, so here's another question. How long until I can do this? Take it off and do the other one.
Do you only have one of the spaceships? Space Needles?
Well, no, I have them on all 4 tires. I just glued one wall. I got to glue the backside now. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So how long until I can... I mean, I don't think they're coming off. No, they're good. They're good. Good enough.
I'd leave it on a little longer than just what you've done.
Hey.
I'm just saying. That's just me.
Hey, you don't tell me what to do.
This is about as much fun as watching glue dry. Have a great evening. See you, Sonic Moto USA.
See ya. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta get it done. What's the next topic, Tony? I've got gloves on, so I can't see what that topic was. Clod. Let's do the clod itch.
Okay, you got a clod itch?
I've got a clod itch.
What gave you that? So I was watching the event that I normally go to.
Okay.
Or I used to when I was in Virginia, the No Limit RC World Finals event at Digger's Dungeon.
Okay.
And I was watching the retro racing, and it made me miss that so much.
Oh yeah.
It was one of my favorite things to race, were those old Clodbuster setups.
So my clod itch is coming from, I came across one of those Facebook groups.
Uh-oh.
That was like the vintage clod group or whatever. And I was like, oh, because that's the Claude I think of all the time. Right? Those are the ones that I really like. And I saw one that was
the
like
metalled out ones.
Yeah. Like,
isn't it on the isn't it in RC Car Action or something? They just had another one.
I don't know. I don't know. I do have accelerant and I do have a bowl. I just don't have the desk space right now. Yeah, I don't have any accelerant right now or any space right now, so I think I'm okay. It seems to be set up pretty well. And we're not racing for 4 days, so we'll have plenty of time. No, so these Clods, these all metalled out Clods, dude, so sick. And that's like the whole thing that I've always wanted a Clod for, is to do that. And I don't know, it's kind of one of those things where I want to build one, and I just don't know, like, how. So back in the day, you couldn't just buy that metal stuff. They all made it, right? Like, for the most part. Like, I'm thinking like late 80s, early 90s. Looks like a lot of that stuff was made. But I want to do one of those. And it's tough because it would totally be just a shelf queen. The one I think of all the time is the iconic Clod. That was the black one with the heartbeat, like pink and blue. And it had like the carpet interior on it. And it had all the like braided lines and all that kind of stuff. That's the one that, like, in the tilt hood. Remember, I had a tilt hood with the high velocity stacks. I mean, dude, super sick one. And that's the kind of style that I want to do one of these days, is just build my Clod. But I don't know where to go.
I have a another one of the J Concepts.
Oh, the regulators?
Regulator chassis to build.
Mount up. Yeah.
So,
what are you looking up?
Nothing. I'm thinking about the axles I bought when they came out with all their stuff. I have those J Concepts 3D printed Shapeways Clod axles that I tested theirs, and it was so good.
So good.
And I bought some. It was like $600 to buy the whole set, and I haven't made them yet. That's like 4 years ago now.
You're like, I don't even know where they are. They don't print them anymore.
They were on Shapeways. They probably are still there.
False.
They're not?
I'm just scaring you.
I might need.
This is the first time I've spent this much time gluing tires. I normally don't even care. I just glue them at the track, and I'm like, let's go. So we have our first monster truck race coming up on June 9th. Is the first one we're going to make. And I am pumped. I'm a little scared, to be honest. I'm a little scared because I haven't driven monster trucks like that, LMPs, in a while. Like, I think we might have took them out and ran them in the snow. But we haven't. Aside from that, we're like, nope, haven't done it. So I got to get out and burn some packs. Got to figure out a way to set up some ramps and stuff for me and the kid to race.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited for that. It's a fun trip.
Have you seen this? Did you comment on that? The Sassy Chassis?
No, I did not comment on it.
They were pretty sweet.
Pretty epic. Iconic.
Yep. When's MT racing? John Martin's asking. I don't know. I was talking to somebody at I went up to Reaction on Thursday. I didn't have time to stay in comp. I was trying to get back and work on stuff. But I went up there to just, because I missed the week before with Monster Jam. So I just wanted to go up there and hang out. So I went up, spent about 45 minutes there, hung out. I think it turned into longer. Wasn't supposed to, but
it always turns into longer.
I should have just ran at that point, but talked about the trip. But also there's guys wanting to talk about starting monster truck racing here. So there's potential for that. Plus, one of the guys that we've raced with in the past who worked with, here it is again, J Concepts, is moving to like 10 minutes from me.
Oh.
And he races RC monster trucks. And so that might also
spark some interest.
Yep. So, yeah.
This episode brought to you by J Concepts.
Unofficially. So, yeah. Magovich, yes. J Concepts axles, unused, new in the box.
What kind?
J Concepts. Okay. I need to get the screws to build them. So I need to pull up their blog post before it gets deleted to find out what screws I need to get to finish it.
I hear you could buy titanium screws from J Concepts also.
You can buy titanium screws. You can buy a lot of stuff from J Concepts. They say.
Who are you going to?
People I've heard.
Who are you going to email, Tony, to be like, hey, you should come watch this show?
People. Maybe. FMS, just so they see I'm wearing their hat this whole time.
Scale Metal Supplies.
It turned out I needed a hat, and this was sitting over here on the boxes of the FMS stuff. So, yeah.
Nice.
Get your J Concept sour apple tire rings.
Oh, you know what's awesome? So my daughter sent me a picture. She was doing graffiti on just sketching. Mm-hmm. And the other night I introduced her to Homestar Runner.
Oh my gosh.
And she did a tag. They're called throwies. They're like they're like the bubbly ones. And it says crapfully grateful.
Crapfully yours.
It's like, oh, I love it.
My favorite 110 scale crawler tires made by J Concepts.
Nice. I want to get the tusks. Or no, holds. I want to get the holds in 110 scale. Keep on wanting to do that.
I was looking for my little mini monster truck tires, but they're up on a truck up there. So I can't do my...
That Jason guy at J Concepts is a genius. Says Jeff Mack.
Sticky art figure wars. Yes. Homestar Runner.
Yep.
Dude. So the best one, right? Can you make Homestar Runner cry?
I don't think she's seen that one yet. I don't think.
Oh, dude. It needs to be like...
we just went to the website or to the YouTube channel.
Yeah. Just speed it to the front. Just Google that one. Homestar Runner cry. And then do children's book.
We did all the
kids can barely read as it is, so how hard can it be to write for them? My book is called Everyone is Different. No two people are the same.
Ooh, what's our personal favorite rig? Personal meaning like the one we have or the one that we long for?
Freestyle RC Pro Z.
The one you have? I don't think.
Those are those ones with the awesome suspension. The cantilevered.
I think I'm going to go. I don't know, man. I poached my servo out of my Jericho truck. We needed it for 8 scale, and I haven't replaced it yet, so I haven't driven that in a while. But I think it's going to be a toss-up between my Jericho and Lazarus truck. It's a toss-up. Lazarus just looks so much like so dope driving, but the Jericho truck like gets after it.
Mm-hmm.
Dream setup. Ooh, dream setup. You know, I was thinking about that the other day. Like, what would I want now? I think the one I would want would be. I wouldn't want to buy one that was complete. But if I could buy Claude and all the parts to make one of those old school Claudes, that's what I would do. And that would be my dream.
Your dream rig. And it would be on your shelf. It'd be a showpiece. Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. Man. Yeah, I mean, I love my Pro Cs. Those are tough to get, especially now.
Mm-hmm.
I have one more to build. Don't tell anybody.
Telling your wife.
I would like, if I could have it built for me, I would like to have the new Son of a Digger Raminator, but electric.
Yeah. Yeah.
12S, 8S, 12S, whatever.
72S.
The big hobby wing cannon. You know, set up basically like Exo Caged did his. Yeah, I mean, if money wasn't an object or whatever, that'd be pretty killer to have.
Heck yeah.
But again, back to monster trucks. I kind of got the bug again after Monster Jam.
Good. You should have the bug again.
Yeah.
I have the bug.
I have to remind you, Ryan called me after because we didn't really get to chat when I was there. They were busy. The one day event stuff for them.
I'm sure.
And I don't try to be in the way or like, hey, let me run over there and grab them when they got stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like, because again, I could call him if I wanted, or like he called me, so not a big deal. But remind me to chat with you after.
Okay.
About that,
dude. It was cool. He tagged me in the video of him racing with his son, and I was like,
so they were at that event that I was saying I saw the retro stuff happening on.
That's what kind of got me fired up to play again. Is that I said something to him about it, how like that's been some of the funnest stuff, like running with the kids, like racing wise. Yeah. And and that he was like, hey, I thought that was cool that he tagged me.
And that's, I mean, so you clickbaited the title. So well done on that. I saw it when I was out on the.
Me?
Yeah, because I didn't get home till 9:35 from the day. Like I left. Let's see, I got up, started working at like 7:50. I took a break from 4:30 to 5:30 to go fishing with my son. Caught a decent smallmouth bass, actually. Let's see if we can show it on here or not. He's holding it for me. So it's decent. He's like 16-inch.
That looks like a big fish to me.
I mean, he's holding it out, but it's still 16-incher. It wasn't very fat, so it wasn't super heavy, but it was a large smallmouth. Like it was a good, like when I saw it hit the top of the water, and they fight like crazy anyway, so they're super fun.
Yeah.
Underneath the boat, like just bending your rod over like crazy, jumping out of the water. Fun to fish, but I saw like, whoa, he's big. Like I was hoping he was going to be like a tanker when he came out, but then he was just really thin because they, spawned and all that. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh, you named it. Are we done with RC?
Yeah.
And we're not done with RC, but I didn't get much time into this week with it. I did clean up my course. I weed whipped it all, got it kind of weeded, got it prepped. I charged up a battery and I have it ready to run my Razor Ray, but it's also been kind of wet and I don't like getting that sand sticking to stuff and rusting. So, but I have a battery for that charged up. I'm working on getting the stuff ready for Badlands. But just because my kids have like different hobbies stuff, I spend most of my time now on their doing whatever their interest is. So like today, my one son wanted to go fishing, and so I took him out fishing. Well, the other son wants to go play disc golf, and so that'll be tomorrow's thing. It won't be like RC, like because I work again, so I can't just do RC all day and then go do their thing. Like I work, and then it's like, well, what do you want to do? I'm going to spend time with you. Right. And so like the RC really does get like the late night, like doing this after the end of the day, getting home at 9:30. Yep. I had to go work again in the evening. So
and then sometimes you're just tired. Like I've been burning it so hard lately that I'm just like, I'm tired. I have so much stuff to do video of still that I haven't, and I'm like, ugh. Take it easy, Nick.
Yep, see you, Nick. Kassiri, I'm a lame guy as far as that goes, I guess. I do the Lose. I do all Lose stuff. So I have a Lose Mach Smash and a Lose Mach Pro, both in the bait caster and the spinning reels. But I also have like really, really nice Abu Garcia, like small trout reel and stuff like that, because it's really fast and lightweight. But yeah, most of my stuff I would say is Lose. And I have several of them. Mainly because they were green and black, not gonna lie, when I first got into
it. You were that guy, huh? You had to have
oh yeah, it was cool. It was like green and black. I mean,
had to have the cooler, the cool shirt, the hat, everything was green and black to match. Like you're on a race team.
So right.
Nice.
It's all chopping up, but
no, it looks good.
Yeah, it's the Mach 2. I don't know why I said Mach Smash. It's the Mach 2
because it looks like a Hulk one,
and the Mach Pro.
It's like green, like Hulk.
Yeah.
Hulk Smash.
And my favorite lures are these. Nobody sells them except online. I can get them. Lunker Hunt. That's weird to say. Lunker Hunt finesse baits. They're like finesse worms. They're Neds. They normally sell it in a 3-pack with 1 hook and then 3 of the rubber worms. But we almost always just need the worms. We keep the hooks and these get destroyed because they just slay fish. Like they slay them. So try Loomis. Okay. I don't know what Loomis is. I'll have to look it up. Sounds expensive though.
Walleye like crazy up here. Ed, are you up here in the Northwest? Because I know we have walleye out here. Like Banks Lake.
I've only caught 1 walleye in my life.
Yeah.
I don't know how to. I need to go out with somebody that knows how to catch them and knows how to fish for them.
My son wants to start fishing, and I need to find someone that is learned in fishing because I am not.
Oh, holy crap. The rod itself is $600.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a hard pass.
So as far as that goes, my nicest rod is a...
Got at this place called Play School?
USTE Special. So, yeah. I'll just say that.
Nice. Nice. I wish there was some like way to be like, yep, that bead is beautiful on the inside. When you're gluing stuff up, like you can't ever tell. Like, I think it looks good. Feels good.
Right.
We'll see if it pops off. But if I'm gluing the sidewalls, we should be good. We should be good. Yes. All right. What else is next? What do we have in there?
That's it that I know of.
What? Really?
What do you mean about?
What? That's what I'm whatting you about. feel like these little satellite things aren't supposed to be for front wheels. Maybe they are. Doesn't really feel like they put a lot of pressure on them. You know what I mean?
Not enough.
I don't know. I got another set of these J Concept satellites coming.
Oh, so you need more sets at a time?
Yeah. I don't remember what color I got, though. Speaking of which, I don't know if you saw that post. I think the sale's still going on, but I don't know what he's got in stock left in stock. RC Raceworks, you've probably seen my pit map before, was doing a 50% off all the RC stuff. And I put Sendero SE in my cart just to see if it worked. 50% off the Sendero SE. It made the Sendero SE RTR $150. 10 scale. Code Big50. I forgot what I got from him. Oh, I got... You guys are going to think this is rigged. But I've been really wanting a camber gauge from J Concepts. And it's been out of stock everywhere I look. And I got the red aluminum camber gauge for half.
J Concepts?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure you didn't change it to get one that was in stock from somebody else.
No, I waited. It's not the ideal color that I wanted, not going to lie. But nonetheless. Still cool. So I got the red one. What? First time I watched Fred and Jason using the J Concepts tire satellites, I was sold. Easier than hair ties and rubber bands. Yeah. And I have a bag here of old rubber bands. And the last time I glued tires, they're funny. It's like super old from Staples. It's out of business. So I'm sitting here and I'm working on something else. And then all of a sudden I see a rubber band go, pew, like shoot across. And then another one like, pew, shoot across like another 10 minutes later. They were bursting because I put like 5 of them on there. And then they were like so dry that they just would crack and shoot off. And I was like, well, that's inconvenient. So, and lo and behold, those tires came unglued. But not anymore. J-Con to save the day.
I feel like we should put these up for people to see. See Jeff saying, first time I watched Fred and Jason using the J Concepts tire satellites, I was sold.
Yep.
Easier than hair ties and rubber bands.
Yep. Well, if you go to the RC Raceworks website right now, Tony, they can get them for 50% off.
The satellites?
Yeah, that's why I got another set coming.
Oh, I missed that part of that. Raceworks.com?
RC Raceworks with an X. And then on the left, go to like RC stuff or accessories or something. I don't know what it is. And then use code BIG50 at checkout. And I didn't get anything large, so my shipping was free. It was good. It was good.
They got some cool stuff. Holy cow.
Their race mats are legit, dude. I've got one of their race mats. Love it. Absolutely love it. Worth the money. Like, they're a little pricey, but totally worth it. Totally.
What was it called that you said?
Satellites. It's under the where are you talking about? The pit mats?
No, where do you find them?
Pit mats or the satellites?
The satellites.
I think it's under RC accessories, maybe.
RC cars and parts.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, here. Pink, black. The green ones are gone.
That's what I got.
Those are the ones that taste like sour apple, though.
Sour apple. Pink tastes like strawberry and cotton candy.
Now these are small though. These aren't going to fit monster truck tires.
It fits 8 scale tires.
But won't.
I bet you they'd fit monster truck tires if you just kept them at monster truck tires. I don't know. But They're like $11.99, and then with the 50% discount, what's that? $6, $5.50. Jeff Makovich sounds like he just got one of your cow RC mats.
I did ship him them.
Nice. Nice.
And I still have those in stock.
The thing I like about these is that they're like the silicone mats.
Yeah.
So you spill something on it, like you just use anything you want to clean it. And they'd come. Like,
and not all screws are magnetic anyway, so that only works for certain ones.
Yeah, especially for racing. Most of your screws are stainless or titanium. So, yeah. But for crawlers, your type of mat is really good. For sure. But those mats are awesome. And I just like how, like, I spray it with simple green. Done this 100 times. I spray mine with simple green. I let it sit for a while, and then I take the hose to it and just hose it all the way. Like that simple green diamond foam or whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's what I do. Works awesome. Dude, I'm excited. I got a lot of tires glued today.
So what did Harley Designs think of the Chevy Bel Air Avenger body in his...
He had a lot of nice things to say.
Did he?
Yeah. But he didn't say that it was for... He said it was for monster trucks, but he didn't like... Because they show it on a crawler.
Yeah, that doesn't look right, though.
It doesn't. But he thought it was well proportioned and everything, so... Yep. I'll allow it.
Lower and put different tires on it, maybe.
Maybe.
But yeah. I'm really excited about getting this Unimog running, that's for sure.
I'm excited for you to get the Unimog running.
Speaking of Unimogs, I still like this one.
Pretty cool.
My Hobby Plus one. I know it's more square and boxy, but it's still just like the Unimog shapes are so cool. Like,
yeah,
do more of them, people.
Oh, I feel like the super glue accelerator. I feel like you're probably not supposed to breathe that stuff in.
Oh my goodness!
That's every time I do it. I'm like,
do you have the spray kind?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like it literally takes the air out of my lungs. Like, am I not supposed to be breathing it in? Is that bad?
Now I want a bigger RC mat. Yeah, they're great.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is everything that sticks to them stays on them. It seems like my mats
like clean
always have stuff that just forever is part of them now.
Yep.
Like here's one.
Yep.
Those things will live with it.
Yep.
Although I do need those body clips.
That looks
I don't know how the pick is stuck there. Guitar pick is just kind of stuck on there too. So, but yeah. Whoa, brass. So I need to wrap up here because I gotta go research a computer for somebody and send them specs that they should order.
Nice.
So that's fun.
Here's another tool of the day.
See, the thing with Harley's shirts is they don't have tall sizes.
See, here's another must-have. I didn't think I had to have one of these 7mm for wheel nuts.
But you really wrench them on, yeah.
Yeah. And then the big dogs for the
8 scale.
Yeah. I'm like, get in there.
There's 17 or 14. Yeah.
17 and 7.
Nice.
Solid.
Well, cool. Well, thank you guys all for tuning in. We're doing this so that when something happens to Pablo after huffing all of his accelerant, it will not happen on camera.
And glues.
All the things that he says. It's going to be like a dentist wake up video.
Oh.
See you, Jeff. See you, Call the Crawl.
Later, guys.
See you, Addie's RC, Kasiri, Troy's Hobbies, JMRCs, Nick B, Mirror Depth, Sticky Art Fingerboards, everybody that tuned in. Thank you all for coming. Mike S. I forgot about him. Red Raft. Bunch of people in here today.
It was nice.
Yeah, it was good.
It's a nice little
kind
quick
of a
hit
good little
here.
flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy's Hobbies. There's somebody else. Oh, Axial 32 is here for a bit. Needle Juice. Booster FPV. Dirk.
RC Jeep guy.
Dirk. Gems Hobbies. Spin Rush popped in for a minute. I missed that. Blah. Sorry, buddy. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys.
Peace out.